Good morning. I'll wait for some people to pop on here for a minute. And somebody walking by. The sun's finally coming out.
Yes, it is.
I think it's trying really hard to burn off this fog.
It's gonna be a good day. See,
Yes,
I brought
it
the
will.
sunglasses for a reason, right?
Absolutely. Have a good day. Good morning. So, I wanted to talk to you all up here at Blue Hills. And we're going to start off with just some updates. And then at the end, I'm hoping you all will hang around and we'll do some breathing and some meditation while I'm here up at the mountains, and hoping you will stay on and stay with me as we go through that. So I'm not sure how many of you, hi Ray, good morning, how many of you are aware of the upcoming pending bill in Massachusetts, the Body Works bill, SB 2621. There was a bunch of us that went to the State House on Wednesday to press our state representatives to not pass the bill. The challenge is it's so vague and so broad that it really doesn't meet what it's supposed to be doing. And so if you, and I'm not going to go too much into it, if you want more information on it, please join my Facebook group, Reiki and Spiritual Development with Laura. There's all kinds of links and updates with all the information on it. But here's the thing, if you do any kind of yoga, Reiki, Tai Chi, anything like that, anything that has to do with energy, whether you receive, whether you practice, whether you do it in your church or your mosque or whatever it may be, this law will affect you because there's certain, the way the terminology is, it could affect you. So this isn't just about Reiki or massage. It encompasses everything from Tai Chi, martial arts, yoga, everything. And we have until July 31st to make the bill basically go away. So I'm hoping that you will join in me, because my concern is at least with the work I do, this will negatively affect especially those who are end of life. It will affect a lot of trauma survivors that I work with, military vets, all the sensitive populations. We have a huge opiate epidemic. It will affect that population as well. So this bill really needs to not pass. But again, if you're interested in learning more, either private message me or join my group. And you know, there's a lot of information there too. So, other things, how are you all doing with the current energies? I'm up here at Blue Hills. I got here around 6:15 this morning and already was sparked with so much divine wisdom. A lot of fog, a lot of webs. It was interesting. I don't think I've seen so many webs in my entire life, anytime I've ever been here. And some of them look like little microcosms and mini universes. It was absolutely beautiful. But how are you all doing? I mean, today is a full moon. We've got 6 planets in retrograde. There's a lot of energy shifts. I know from me, being a Pisces and very sensitive and empath and doing energy work, I'm very affected by all these shifts and changes. And we have a visitor. Oh, beautiful. I don't know if you can hear him, but yeah, we do have a beautiful visitor. I don't know if you can hear him singing, but so there's a lot of shifts, and I don't do astrology, that's not my thing, but I do feel the planets, I do feel the shifts, I do feel what is happening. So for me, something told me, well, I shouldn't say that, my divine team or my spirit team told me last fall that I was probably going to have to take a lot of time off in July and August of this year, partly maybe because of funerals, and the other part for self-development and things I need to use to shift. So that's pretty much what has happened so far, and I will be taking August off only for teaching or major public events. I will still be seeing clients, and I will be doing private events. So I'm not going away. I'm just kind of scaling back to allow time for me to plan, time for self-development, time for me to reboot, and hopefully finish some projects, including finishing up the book on healing trauma through spiritually based practices, which has been in the works now for about 4 or 5 years and haven't finished that yet. So there's a lot of big projects on the brink for 2019 that I really kind of need that time to plan, regroup, and kind of align my energies. So with all these planets in retrograde, it really, a lot of times we get, especially with Mercury, we kind of get, oh geez, what the hell, Can anybody relate? Like, geez, this crap and that crap. We always see it as a negative. For the last year, I've seen it as a positive. If we use the energies correctly and we align with them, not resist them, then we can shift our own vibrations for the directions that we need to go in our own lives. And I've seen that happen over and over. How many of you can relate to that? So the challenge is to not to fight these things, okay? Our body, many of you heard me say this over and over, our bodies are designed to heal themselves. They're also incredible communicators. Our body will tell us everything we need to know. The challenge is that we need to listen for the clues, and then we need to listen for the wisdom, okay? So, it's very important. Whenever you have an ache or a sore throat or anything like that, many times it's more than just what is seen on the surface, okay? It is more than that. Your body is giving you clues to something deeper. Please pay attention to that over the next 4 weeks, because you're going to be probably experiencing a lot of things that might not seem, or might seem kind of out of synchronicity or out of whack, okay? Especially if you've got pain, and it's more than normal or it's out of the blue. Pay attention to that, because that's your body telling you something that might be buried in your subconscious that needs to be released. How many of you feeling that, by the way, lately? How many of you feeling like all that tension or weird stuff? I mean, I know for me, I've had everything from weird heart palpitations to weird lymphatic swelling, and but each thing didn't last very long. It just kind of dissipated. So and it really kind of showed me places that I need to work on, or that still needs some healing, or that there's stuff that's trying to break free through those walls of change, so to speak. A lot of times what we experience, it's not in our awareness. Please remember that. And trauma, a lot of trauma is surfacing right now, and trauma doesn't have to be what you think. There's a lot of generational trauma coming up, so it doesn't even have to be your own. There's a lot of karmic trauma coming up, so it doesn't have to be your own. And many times it can manifest as, oh, I got shoulder pain, or IBS, or migraine, or cancer, or depression. So it can manifest in a multitude of ways. So please make sure you take care of yourself and listen to your body for those clues. Your body's going to give you the clues, so you have to listen. And then you have to listen for the wisdom it's actually giving you. So it's a trained skill you just have to learn to do. And you have to, yes, take time out for yourself to do it. And don't say you don't have time, because you all are on Facebook right now. Okay, so if you're all on Facebook right now, then you all have time. So, but that's really, really important, and everybody that knows me knows that, my life isn't perfect, but at least I can say that I practice what I preach. So, I'm doing the same thing. Everything I'm telling you are things that I've walked, everything that I've done. So, it's a very important time to kind of gather yourself, okay? How many of you are ready now to kind of take a little journey with me and take a breath, okay? Just take a deep breath in your nose, just hold it, and just let it out. Let it out. Take that deep breath in again, your nose, just let breath that brings us life, the breath that just cleanses our soul. We forget how powerful the breath is, okay? And just cleanse. And then when we exhale, just exhale all that shit, all that crap that doesn't serve us. Yes, I've been saying there's a lot of emotional roller coasters right now, so be prepared. Don't let your mind and your emotions take over, but take a pause and look into where it's showing you and guiding you, okay? So y'all ready to kind of take a quick meditation and just, even if it's just for 2 or 3 minutes if you have time, just take a couple cleansing breaths, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm not sure if you can hear from around me, but to listen to the birds, pretend you're feeling, even if it's in your own mind's eye and your eyes are closed, to kind of tap into where I'm at. Feel the sun that's desperately trying to break through that fog that's in your mind, the fog that resides in your body. The sun's just burning it away. With every inhale, you're just brightening, turning up that notch, just breathing it in. And with the exhale, you're cleansing it out. Just taking it in with each breath, feeling your inner core just become brighter. Remember, in the shadows, when the shadows are exposed to light, they dissipate. So as you feel the sun that I'm feeling here, cascade that's just now coming out, just take it in and feel it just burning all those cobwebs, all the fog that's in your mind, that's in your body. Feeling the warmth on your skin, taking in the vitamin D, all the nourishment that nature has to give you. I'm sitting solidly on a rock, and the rock gives me stability. In a lot of many scriptures, they talk about building your home and your foundation on a rock, not on sand. So here we're cleaning out the cobwebs. We're firmly grounded on rock, supported. We have nature giving us the clues, what we need to see. The dews on the branches, the voices of the birds. Just take it in. Breathing in, breathing out. And I will end with this. I want you to continue breathing. Keep focusing on your breath. Take this, even though it was very brief. Take it with you. Know that no matter where you are, you can just stop and pause for 2 minutes and take a cleansing breath. Imagine the sun, if you're not outside, cascading over you as it is here, and filtering and burning all that fog that's in your mind and that's in your body, cleansing it all out. A lot of metaphors today. There's a lot of signs today. Pay attention to them. I'm planning on, I would like to come up here at least once a week. So if any of you want to join me, let me know. Either comment below or send me an inbox message. And again, regarding the bill, please join my Facebook group if you're not on there to see the details. Please contact your reps. This is important. It affects all of us, every one of us. And don't forget to breathe. The energies are intense, but many times they get to be intense because we are resisting. A lot of stuff comes out of the shadows and it bubbles up like a cauldron in a volcano. And we just, instead of trying to suppress it, how about we just release it? Release. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. And I'm hoping that what I shared with you today helps you over the next 4 weeks. I'm hoping just that 5-minute breathing, meditation. I'm hoping you can hear the sounds around you with the birds. I'm not sure if you can. But take time out today. Today is a very powerful day. Even if you're too busy, it takes 5 minutes to go outside, take a breath, hug a tree, hug a rock, hug your dog, stick your feet in the ocean, whatever it might be. You don't have to do it for hours like I did today. You can do it for 5 minutes. It's an act of self-care, and it's an act of self-love. You are worthy. You are deserving. Peace out.